Hi there, David J.G. Doyle here of Voice Actor Magazine, and here today is Bryce Papenbrook and Trina Nishimura. I did say it right, didn't I?
You did.
You said mine right too. Good job.
Yeah, I love your last names. Where did you say Papenbrook came from again?
It's actually Prussian. My grandfather traced it back to Prussia, so yeah, you don't see too many Papenbrooks out there.
Indeed not. And yours is?
Japanese. I'm half Japanese and eighth Russian, German, Irish, and Scottish. I'm American.
Yeah, sure. With that really strong liver and that spiritual attitude coming out. So what inspired you two to become voice actors?
Well, for me, my dad was a voice actor.
Yes, Bob Papenbrook, a legend. Actually.
Yes. Thank you for remembering him.
How can I forget Zhang Fei? Hey, isn't that bass a bit undermanned? I grew up with it.
You know what? I'm never going to sound like him. I'm stuck at 15 years old, and he just sounded like he had the exact opposite voice of me. So it's interesting that mine just never changed. I don't have the girth, to generate that sound.
Oh, I'm sure a few cigars and drinks will fix that.
Yeah, it's going to take some years and years of smoking and scotch to sound like that. But I went to work with my dad when I was 8 years old, and at the end of his session, they said, "Hey, we need a kid's voice," and my dad's like, "He's a kid, throw him in the booth and have a kid a voice actor."
Wow, just by chance. Some get it. And you, Trina?
Well, I've been an actor my whole life. So I started acting when I was 9 years old for stage and started touring when I was 13. And then I went to college or university, and during that time I decided I was going to be a lawyer and I was going to abandon all ideas of acting. But a friend of mine knew I was an actor, and I was in college, so I was broke. Very good at being broke, because that's your job in college, and I was really good at it. And he asked if I wanted to audition for Funimation. He was an audio engineer there, and I auditioned and they cast me, and I just stuck with it, and it's been amazing.
Funimation is amazing in general. It's amazing just how that all came to be. There were just a bunch of people who said, all right, we're going to somehow take over Dragon Ball Z, we need some good people. Next thing you know, it's one of the most respected, arguably the most respected anime dubbing American company in the world.
It's strange, right? Like, we all started, I didn't start during the Dragon Ball era, shortly after, well, more than shortly, but it's crazy how it was just a bunch of people that got together and loved to do cartoons.
Yeah, all starting with Sean Schimmel, Chris Sabat, and quite a few others. Now, how exactly did anime come about for you, besides just simply auditioning? Because you said that you're an actress yourself. Were you just more interested in doing stage?
When I was younger, yes. I was very interested in stage, and I did a little bit of film work. However, my brother has been an avid anime fan our whole lives, and since I was young, he was like, "Oh, this is so great, this is so great." And because I was the contrary younger sister, I was like, "Oh no, it's not great. I can't agree with anything you say." But I since fell in love with it. I met a boy. All good stories start with a boy. I met a boy in college, and he was like, "Have you ever seen Cowboy Bebop? I love Cowboy Bebop." I was like, "Me too. I love it." And so I rented it because back then you could go to a store called Blockbuster and rent things, and I rented it and fell in love with the show. The guy didn't stick around, but I did find true love.
Yes, it spikes me, girl. And you, I remember my introduction to you was through Dynasty Warriors, which again you worked with your father, Bob.
Absolutely.
Yes, you were, what was it, one pig?
One pig with the massive sword. And yeah, I think I go all the way back to Dynasty Warriors 2 or 3. I mean, I've grown up with that game.
Yeah. So you were an avid gamer yourself then?
Yeah, I mean, I've always gamed since I was tiny. Started with Final Fantasy 1.
Oh, brother!
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 7 for the win. One of my all-time favorite games.
I've played that one through also, and then Final Fantasy, it's either 3 or 6.
6 with
6. Exactly, yeah. Played that one all the way through, and now I'm fortunate enough to work on those games.
Yeah, you were so down.
I am, yeah.
Yes,
I've also done Bravely Default, which is kind of Final Fantasy. And coming next year, I just worked on a game called Final Fantasy Type Zero.
Yes.
And I am Makina Kunigiri, and he has these awesome, drill bit blades.
Oh, cool.
Yes. I wanted more.
They're dragging us away.
Sorry.
That's fine, but thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
It was awesome.
Absolutely, and thank you once again. David,
Yeah,
yes.
sorry. When you post this, make sure you hit us up and tag us and all that stuff.
Absolutely.
Doing that now.
That's great.
Yeah, sweet.
You can find Bryce on Twitter at
My name.
Bryce Papenbrook, and you can find me on Twitter at Trina Nishimura.
Although it's locked.
David J.G. Doyle signing off. Thank you for watching.